Alright guys, so market opens in about a minute here, so I'm just going to explain my thought process for the morning. So we're going to be starting this morning out in trend mode. So usually I would say that because of this derived zone right here, we would start out in regression mode. But we're actually going to start out in trend mode. The reason for that is because lately I've noticed, even if there is a derived zone, what is acting more important is the correlation between price and delta. And we've been very correlated with price and delta for a while. So that seems to matter more. Usually I'd expect chop around this zone, and we may still get that, but I've noticed whenever there is a derived zone and I start it in regression, because I expect chop, even if we do chop, the trend mode is better because of the correlation is still good. So that's why we're going to start it out in trend mode. And we'll have to see what happens. So, yeah. Also, this is the chart here. So, I have buyers right here that I just marked out, and sellers up here, with supply zone up here and demand zone down here. Probably won't hit that this morning, but yeah. I also have Bookmap pulled up just to see like other liquidity and stuff like that. So
Order filled.
there's our first fill. Towards the bottom of this zone, right? Towards the bottom of the zone, we have absorption up here, absorption here. So we're at the absorption. And this candle, the first candle of market open, was a price delta divergence. But going off the data we had from pre-market, and this is also a really old, this is an old absorption zone here. I'm gonna try to delete. There we go. So we got about one tick off per usual from our take profit. So usually when that happens, well, we stop out.
Target filled. Order filled.
And it looks like we got a simultaneous entry into another fill. So we do have a lot of derived zones here. We definitely could chop around, so we'll have to be careful. I'm looking at Bookmap here, and it is just
Target
a crazy drop. Except yeah, okay.
Order filled.
So actually another short trade here in trend mode. This one might be a loss because it's so choppy here. We could push back up for sure. It's gonna be interesting though. Big sell-off so far. There is liquidity here, a lot of passive orders, and you can tell that from the red here on Bookmap. So the bigger the dots, the bigger the selling pressure. There's a lot of selling pressure right now. You can see this is a big area of passive orders. So, and we're bouncing at that right now. I'm hoping we can move down, obviously, because we're in a short trade. Big selling delta as well. And volume's a little lighter up here, actually, which is interesting. It's heavier towards the bottom of this candle. which to me kind of indicates we still want to move down. Like we tried to move back up a little bit, and then it's not that much we tried to move up, but try to move up a little bit. Volume kind of weakened, but it picks up when we move down. So you can take that in two ways, but if we win this trade, honestly, I think I'm going to call it a morning. Hopefully we can move down. We're bouncing at this 4131 area. Looks like a big seller just came in there. But it looks like it's getting absorbed on Bookmap here. You can see the absorption. About one tick off per usual, so we'll see what happens. One tick off per usual.
Target filled.
And target filled. You know what, guys? That was a great morning. Great morning. Reddit perfect. We're calling it a day. Up 1,300. We might have to do another recap. That was the shortest video ever. Wow. Great morning. Just to go over it. Bookmap. I expected sellers down this area, so I put a line here. Heavy selling and open. And I told you guys, when we've been getting these drive zones, we haven't been chopping around them as much. We've been, we still can chop around them, but the price delta correlation matters way more, right? Way more than just expecting. You gotta just do what the market is telling you. So great morning. We're gonna call it there. We're not gonna get greedy. It's a shame because I was trading on my Apex account yesterday for yesterday's video, and we're at about break even on the account, but what was I gonna say? Well, we couldn't. It wasn't letting us connect this morning, so we had to log into our Leeloo account. But I guess we're up 1,300 on the Leeloo account. I would have much rather been up 1,300 on the Apex account because I like Apex more. But yeah, good start to the day, and that's going up. That's a great video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and learned something. See ya.